going to spend the day writing the songs up, but I thought I'd get the readout. 26th of April, 26. So it's one of them palindromes. 26, 4, 26. Well, for UK anyway. The song is It's All About You. And that all, depending on how you take it, it all depends on you. If you're one of those people that is selfish and it's all about you, and that's not looking good. If you're one of the people that puts people first, that, again, it's not necessarily a good thing, because you're not making it about you. It's got to be about you when it's concerning your life. So, get rid of the ego and think about you. Third house of communication, the truth, so communicating your truth, Saturn, and Scorpio. Shared resources, reproductive organs, death and rebirth. Until this problem is solved globally or whatever, personally, this story is going to keep repeating. So, it's also about control. 8 or 26 is the strength card. Sometimes it's a Leo. In this deck it's a Leo. Sometimes it's the Ox or the Taurus. It is ego in the reverse. When your ego gets in the way and you're trying to control everything and everyone, stamping your feet and wanting things your way. And upright, it is being able to control your demons within and without. Shutting people up and opening people up at will. We have Barbara, David, Ian connected to the card. Penny. I've missed it, so let's have a look. There it is. Pretty short. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me. So then, let's have a look. Today's card is neutral, so we can't speak about that really, except that you have to be in control. Saturn and Scorpio. Saturn's in Aries. We've got no Scorpio in the chart, and the third house is Virgo. Scorpio is the 5th house, which Leo's usually in. Oh, he's back. He's changed his mind again. It's like he flip-flops a lot, this guy, doesn't he? This is somebody who does what they say they're going to do. They take action. They're passionate about what they do. This is Aries card, which is in Saturn. So, well done, Spirit. It's a salamander. I see that a lot lately. I don't know why. People seem to be buying them as garden ornaments. So, yeah. A fiery-natured man. Not a young man. Somebody who knows himself. And the truth, Saturn, the truth will set you free. 1 week, Spirit are giving you the gift of honesty. No more mind games, severing ties with what no longer serves you. Moving on. From stormy waters to calm ones, travel across water. 6 weeks. A bird in a gilded cage, you have everything you need, but there is still something missing. Feeling a lack. Feeling lonely in a room full of people, half erased. Invisible. Control. Money. Money matters to some people. The answer is no. 10 years. Because somebody has realised that money isn't everything. And they want to end by spending some time, having some fun, out in the daylight. It could be their inner child, or it could be their children that's sick of seeing you work your life away with nothing to show for it. This is Jack, Jacqueline. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It's been years. 10, 8, 5 for some. That's Cinderella. Never going to the ball because she's always providing for other people. Working your guts out for ungrateful people. So we have no major arcanas except today's card. This is an internal struggle you've got going on where you need to take action, to be passionate about life instead of just living to work. Work should be done so that you can live your life outside of it. Spirit didn't put you here to be a slave. There he is again. So that means we've got every card we need for the story. The same card on the same card. Aries energy. Aries in Saturn. The truth. So let's see what Aries in Saturn actually means. Because this is obviously a very important issue. This placement holds natural impulsiveness in check. Control. Frequently resulting in frustration. So somebody is frustrated. But also provides the discipline to move forward once you are motivated. There's the movement forward. Somebody is now motivated. So that's the story. Let's thicken it out with a bit of gravy. Yeah. The 1 and the 6 makes a 7. Somebody has been found out for their lies, deceit and theft. For their stealing of credit. For their telling everybody that the hard work that you put in means nothing. That you are irrelevant. And there is this partner. The feminine. The Leo, unfortunately, in the negative. The drama queen of any star sign. Somebody who thinks they control everything and everyone. And that they, if they demand, they'll get. This is financial ruin for some. Violet, so the flowers Violet, Sweet William, Violet Elizabeth, William, Dennis Waterman, Bonnie Langford. She will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she loses control. Moving on from that. Yeah, a separation. A mutual understanding that there is no bond here. Unfortunately. And that rather than sit on the couch, stuff in your face, watching Netflix, you want to fight for peace. Peace of mind. There is another gentleman here now who is financially secure, perhaps a businessman. He has loyalty, he has finances, he is probably single unless his missus comes out. He is generous and a good friend. He is someone to rely on. It's Capricorn, it's ambition, it's career. So a good and generous friend, possibly somebody in uniform, somebody with a darker complexion. We are not walking away, but we are saying no. Daisy and forget-me-nots. We're not walking away from the problem, I think. We're taking action. But there is that card again, the death. Enough is enough. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. There has to be an end to this pain, physical and emotional. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Someone here has learned a hard life lesson. They've been put through the emotional ringer, the blacksmith's forge, battered and battered and battered, and come outside stronger than they've ever been before. This is about foreign shores. This is about learning, knowledge. This is about Sagittarius energy, 14. Emily, Kerry, Tony, Philip, and Valentine. Finding the balance and the patience needed in your life, 14. So we've got 14, the only major arcana again. Wow. So Sagittarius, very important. In the 6th house of health, healing. Sagittarius also in Lilith in Sagittarius. So more round. So men that have been worn uniform at some point in time in their lives. Businessmen. Generous, good friends. Let's have a look. So weeks and years. Someone here has failed, either this man or he's failed himself. Failure, so losing a battle. Losing the battle there means that the bond is still there. It may be the same bond or a different one. So somebody has to realise they are not in control of everything. And that sometimes losing is winning. Yeah. There's a lot of money at stake and someone is very financially orientated, like I say. Without the finances, they can't live. However, they're suddenly realising this hard lesson that money can't buy you everything. You're with the wrong team. There are red lights, red flags all over this. The team was built on sand, not firm foundations. There's no grounding here. There may be failure at university or studies. There may be a failed business behind you, but that doesn't mean that you give up. Yeah, get out of your headspace. Stop talking yourself down. All those swords, so now we've got 8 weeks. And the swords, the words that people have said to keep you down, the thoughts in your head that have kept you feeling unworthy, inferior. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Yeah, apathy again. So you choose. Do you sit on the couch, stuff your face, watching Netflix, and pretend everything's okay, or are you open to something new? Because now we have 3 men. Physically, they are able. Financially, they are able. Emotionally, stunted growth. Somebody here is self-medicating or alcohol, drugs, whatever, or running on empty emotionally. They are not in charge of their emotions. Cancer, energy, home and family life. Because there is a narcissist at work. Somebody who completely dominates, controls, manipulates, that you might not even be aware of, but you will be soon because they're being found out. So it could be a child who is also emotionally stunted. It is time, they've reiterated it, to move on from the stormy waters to calm ones. Do not take the baggage of the past with you, only take the positive from the past that you've learnt, and learnt the hard way. So, communication is the key. Saturn, truth. Scorpio, reproductive organs, shared resources, death and rebirth. Third house, children. There we go. Gemini energy, hands, arms, shoulders, schools, the colour yellow, communications, siblings, short journeys, probably across water, learning, immediate environment, your neighbours, and the manner of speech in which people speak to you and you to them. It's about your self-expression. It's about whether you are a clear communicator or choose to confuse the mind. How easy it is for you to learn. I've met many people who said that they are not clever. They are stupid. With partners who reiterate that to keep them small, telling them they wouldn't understand, patronising. There are no stupid people. There are just bad teachers. Everybody learns differently. Some, once they're shown once, they can do anything. Some learn easier from books, but book learning is not common sense. So, it's about your intellectual process. It's about understanding yourself and how others manipulate you with words or your own thoughts. If Saturn is in this house, learning to communicate may be difficult, particularly in the early years. Chiron, so Chiron's not in there, Saturn is the one that we're looking at. It's also about siblings. Saturn points to siblings who act as a substitute parent, keeping discipline in the family, or a sibling who is carrying or becomes a burden. So there you go. Family members that are burdens. Saturn in Scorpio. This placement has strongly controlled, there we go, control, or repressed emotions. There he is with his repressed emotions, possibly within the home and family life. Highly secretive and reserved, and is resentful and extremely slow to forgive. This is the problem. It's time to move on. You don't forgive others for their benefit, you forgive others so that you don't have to carry that poison within you, because it will make you ill. It's all about you. It's always all about you. I can hear somebody saying it sarcastically as a manipulation, trying to say that you're selfish. You'll know if that's true, if you are being selfish or not. If you feel like you're not and you're still confused as to how you are selfish, you are not selfish. It's just a manipulation tool that they're using. This is your gut instinct, the orange chakra. It represents your lower abdomen. It's the one that teaches us how to be happy and confident. A hard lesson to learn. She is happy and represents herself as a confident and sociable. Her skills in working harmoniously with often leads to her success in whatever she puts her energies into. So you are successful, like I said. You've succeeded because of effort, not because of lack of it. Even when others may perceive that she has failed, there's a fail. Somebody thinks that you're a failure. She does not see it that way. Her enthusiasm and self-assurance sees it only as a minor setback, and she will always embrace the lessons to be learned as part of her adventure. So even multimillionaires have gone bust at least once. The orange chakra fairy has a zest for life, such as you do. People watch you flit by without baggage of invitations. You don't take that baggage with you, and may often find it difficult to understand you as a deep and thoughtful person. But to get past that level, you have to be. On the outside, you appear to be a happy person, full of life. There's the full of life. Always seeking the next adventure. However, you are much deeper than that. Your behaviour of heading straight into a burning building, typical Aries trait, when everyone else is exiting, tends to scare people and leads them to believe that you are reckless. On the contrary, you possess an insatiable need to lead a full life, just like Jack wants to. He needs to feel that he's living, and he's not living right now. He's stuck. And this may be your partner. So maybe you're expecting too much. He's working all hours God sent just to keep the bills paid. And you're not there because you don't see each other. He's always working. Don't succumb to fears of yourself or others. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Continue to live your life to the fullest. People will begin to understand your courage as being a positive example of strength of character. Today's card. Strength of character. Have you got it or not? Or are you cowed by other people telling you how you should be and how you should behave? Are you living your life or living it vicariously through others? Your partner, your kids, whatever. You decide. Some people will always twist it. And if you're a nice person, you will start to believe what they say. The word Lord. Words have power. They are your spells. Words are spelt for a reason. Communication. Third house. Praise. Dishonesty. So someone may also manipulate you by praising you. Bigging you up. So that your ego thinks, oh, they do care. The number 43. The written word. Communications of any kind. 43. The word Lord rules communications of all kinds and lets you know that positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. He only speaks with positive words and praise for all he sees. He reminds you that the law of abundance and praise, when you bless the world, it blesses you back. When you say affirming supportive words, they carry an energy that returns to you in a physical form. Remember that each has power and will resonate into the universe, seeking a reflection in manifest form. So you smile, they smile. Your body responds to praise, as does everything in the world around you. Praise it for its inherent healthy beauty. Not many of us do that. We look in the mirror and say, oh God, I'm looking old. Or, oh God, I'm looking fat. That is negative speak, negative spells telling yourself. You will never be able to look better telling yourself things like that. Applaud yourself for the small things, for everything that you do. Even if it's a tiny accomplishment, it's important. Praise your bills. Give thanks for the service you enjoy and watch the ability to pay them increase as you align with Spirit's increased power. This is also a time to remember the powerful practice of affirmation. Write them down and speak them aloud as a spiritual experience. But I've seen this many, many times. People are not specific enough. And then they get what they want and realise it's not what they really wanted. Just like that poor bloke in his ivory tower with all his riches around him. He thought that's what he wanted. And now he's got it, he's realising, boy, this is wrong, this feels wrong. So, This is also a time to remember the powerful practice of affirmations. Write them down. Say it is so, and so it will be. It's a very auspicious sign when the word Lord chooses to be your ally. So don't say anything. I hate this, or I don't like that, or whatever, because if you say I hate a job when things are not going right, you will lose that job. It's as simple as that, because people pick up on your energy. They don't want to be working with people that are not present. If you think this job is a good job, it's serving me to pay my bills, but I shall be moving on to something else. That is a positive affirmation. Be grateful for what little you have, because Spirit will always teach you a lesson and bring you to your knees by taking it from you if you aren't. Because they don't want your ego to get so big that you are that drama queen. Yeah. Opportunity is about to knock. We are all presented with opportunities and expected to flow with the current. There we are, moving on, flowing with the current. Drawing this angel card suggests that something will be made available to you. This gift from Spirit of a communication. But it is up to you to use it to your greatest advantage. Be alert, be aware, and be prepared. You can, of course, make your own opportunities. If you knock on enough doors, one will inevitably be open to you. So you are also reminded to persevere, for it may be that that door which was previously locked is now opened a crack. Quieten your mind and ask the angels to help you. Are you ready for this opportunity? Have you learned all the lessons that they've been trying to teach you? One last card then. I hope that they've taught you, them that have been around long enough, I know they have, that you follow me now, you get it, you get where I'm coming from. Some of the newer ones still, I think, probably puzzling about how I do the cards, because I've never seen anybody do it like me. It doesn't make sense to anyone else. So that is the star card in the tarot. It is Aquarius again. It is the dragonfly. The beauty of the dragonfly. We might start seeing him again now because it's warming up. But it is in reverse. So we've got 48. But it is balance. So there we go. You need the balance. You're lacking the balance. The dragonfly and the pansy. 48. Perching with delicate grace. So the name Grace could be important. Dragonfly is a symbol of balance. Nimble and attuned as a dancer. So dancers could be important. It moves effortlessly through the air, shifting directions with ease. Pansies are named from the French word penser, meaning thought. There you go. Thoughts. And we're given by the Victorians as a token of thoughtfulness. So somebody's being thoughtful. Together, the dragonfly and the pansy indicate a harmony of thought and actions. So your words and thoughts must match your actions. Put your money where your mouth is. Do what you say you're going to do. Have honour and integrity. You have stumbled into an unhealthy obsession Recall the way the dragonfly shifts direction with ease and aim for the same nimbleness of thought. Is my attention shared among my various interests and endeavours, or do I tend to favour just one? Am I satisfied by how I spend my time and energy? Somebody is not satisfied. How can I build more balance into my life? You decide. It's all about you. So the song says. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.